I can't stand Lemon Juice Jones out here making all these rules. He's putting Murphy up against Marty Clay. I don't like that. We just got that title, and he shouldn't be getting it.
Hopefully, we get a better spot than we got Ironton.
Let me tell you something. Let's just go down the road just a few years back down memory lane.
Jalen, stand your ass on that side.
Choke slam. Tell that big motherfucker to choke slam him and go to the fucking house. Choke slam. Dalton, get in there and tell them if they don't go to the goddamn choke slam, I'm gonna beat their fucking ass. I gotta go over there so I can come down and make a brand new. Greg, tell Sriracha Kid to get his shit on. Tell Sriracha Kid to get his shit on. Do what? Turn around, James. Turn around, James. Dalton, tell them they got 5 minutes. Fucking hurry.
back. There, they're back. They're back. Yeah.
AMW heavyweight champion Lord Murphy Costigan coming out to the ring now with Tony Presley, head of New South. Look at this. Wait a minute. He's got a microphone.
What? Elliot's not here? Who approved? Stand. I wasn't made aware of this stand.
So allow me to introduce the golden child, the 24-karat fitness influencer, the peak male perfection, Evan Golden.
Oh, you hear that right there.
Who is this?
You don't know who this is?
What, Evan Golden? He's in this matchup?
Well, absolutely he is now. You heard Lord Murphy Costigan.
I mean, I like the man's style, don't get me wrong. He's dressed fantastic.
AMW debut for the Golden Child, Evan Golden. Look at this, teaming up with the AMW champion, Lord Murphy Costigan. You heard Tony right there just said, they say he's an influencer. Well, he absolutely is right about that.
I wasn't prepared for this, but I can't say I don't like it. I'm going to give this one to Tony. That is a good stand-in.
Now that we've had both introductions of both teams here, I can give you a little bit of information. Just as soon as the bell rings here, I'll start. Just waiting for referee Greg Arias to call for the bell here. I'm on double duty tonight on commentary. I'm on triple duty, actually. Commentary, bell ringer, and host of this event.
I think you can handle it, Bobby. I've got full trust in you.
I just can't believe I got to do commentary with you.
Well, I mean,
who booked that?
It's a rare occasion.
Thank goodness. I mean, I could have it worse. I could be doing commentary with X or JR or Gary, G-Man. But instead, I'm doing it with a guy named Lemon Juice. Lemon Juice.
Look, we're here at the table. We're about to check out this amazing tag team action. Zodiac looks like he's going to start things off against Evan Golden. Oh.
All right. Let me just tell you some stuff that's went down here. You know, the driller, Eddie Browning, you know, he was jumped by a masked man, and he was also burned as well at Grand Slam by Elliott Russell. who was under the mask. He revealed himself to be the masked man, and he joined New South. However, Elliott Russell is not here this evening. Michael Zodiac was led to believe that he was trying out for New South and desperately wanted to get a job with Tony Presley. He realized he was duped by New South at Summer Bash, and he was dropped by New South. So both men, both Eddie Browning and Michael Zodiac, are here for a little bit of revenge against Team New South this evening. Lock up right there. Michael Zodiac's got the arm there, twists it. Yanks on that arm.
And you know, you got to wonder, when I made this match, I had an ulterior motive because I kind of wanted to see how the Driller was going to react with Zodiac, considering just a couple of months ago, Zodiac was beating him down in a hallway attempting to join New South.
Oh, look at that, look at that. He's got that tape measure out. He's measuring Evan Golden there, trips him up with that tape measure. Referee needs to get that out of the ring very quickly. That is a foreign object, and it is illegal in this matchup here. Just want to talk about the Golden Child here for just a second. For those of you that are unaware of who he is and everything, you know, he is of the Golden lineage. He's son of 24-karat Eddie Golden, nephew of Bunkhouse Buck Jimmy Golden. He petitioned Tony to try out for New South Wrestling to see what he can do. Look at that, got the waist lock on Michael Zodiac. He is the finalist for the 2025 men's fitness competition. Michael Zodiac turns that around right there. Draws in Lord Murphy Costigan, referee putting him out of the ring. Michael Zodiac. Oh, look at that. Swing and a miss by Lord Murphy Costigan. Double clothesline inadvertently by both Michael Zodiac and the Golden Child. In comes the Driller, Eddie Browning, working over the arm of the Golden Child. Got that wrist lock on right there, trips him up, takes down the Golden Child, Evan Golden. Eddie Browning standing over top. Drops that leg on Evan Golden. You know, sometimes I'd like to do that to you, Lemon Juice.
What?
Yeah, you heard me.
Well, look, I can't control what's in your imagination, Bobby. This is real life. This is happening now in front of us live for everyone watching at home and here at Drifters.
Oh. Oh. Jab, 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 another jab. Winds up that arm. Short clothesline takes Evan Golden down. Oh, he's going to hook that Trowbridge trauma right there. But
whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, Tony Presley knew exactly what was going on. Oh! Big right hand by Lord Murphy Costigan. Evan Golden works over Michael Zodiac in the buckle there with that foot right in the throat.
This is Evan Golden's first televised appearance on AMW Showdown. And I got to say, he's putting on a great appearance right now.
Yeah, and in comes the AMW champion, Lord Murphy Costigan. Look at this double shoot off right there. Double back elbow sends the Mad Taylor down. Goes for that cover. Got that leg hook. Only a 2 count. And look at that. He's in deep there with that reverse chin lock. Look at that. Look at the pain on Michael Zodiac's face as Lord Murphy Costigan pulls up and wrenches that neck. Referee Greg Arias steps in there and asks Michael Zodiac if he wants to submit. And, you know, of course, Michael Zodiac, I don't think you're ever going to get him to submit. I don't think he's ever submitted in his career. Been around for 25 plus years. Oh, look at that. In comes Evan Golden. Snapmare takes him right down. Rolling neck snap. Oh, yeah, and then shoves Eddie Browning. Eddie comes in, losing that cool. And Lord Murphy Costigan comes back in. Lemon juice. If you were in the ring right now with Michael Zodiac, what would be your strategy? You know he's a madman. You know he's crazy. Boot to the midsection there. Wait a minute.
I think.
Oh, look at that. The afterburner. He just nailed it. Goes for that cover. Hold on a second. No, foot on the rope.
Ooh.
But what would your strategy be if you were in the ring with Michael Zodiac?
I like to do this thing where, like, I get to the mat and then roll out under the rope and leave. I think that would be the plan.
Yes, I've wrestled him many times. Always went to the eyes. Always go to the eyes of Michael Zodiac. Oh, backdrop out. Can Michael Zodiac make the tag to the Driller? Look at this. The Golden Child rolling the wrong way, going over the wrong way. That's a long way to his partner. In comes the Driller. In comes Murphy Costigan. Oh, big right hand there. Another big right hand. Another right hand. Takes everybody down. Shoot off in a reversal by Costigan. Swing and a miss. Boot to the midsection. Knee lift. Goes for the cover. Oh, broken up by the Golden Child. Evan Golden. Front face lock on Eddie Browning there. Evan Golden tagged him, but wait a minute though.
Ooh, a little trouble in paradise, I think.
Yeah, having a little bit of words there. Shoot off in a reversal by Driller Eddie Browning. Boot to the midsection. Big right hand by the Driller. Shoots off again. He ducked underneath that clothesline there, went over to his. Well, he may have grazed him, tagged his partner. Murphy Costigan comes in. Big boot to the midsection, followed by a right hand. Tags in Michael Zodiac.
Oh. Well, the Driller and Zodi are working like a team.
Look at that. Signal for that 12-inch trauma. Went to the eyes immediately. Tagged in Evan Golden. Puts on the brakes of Evan Golden. Oh, jab, jab, jab. Quick jabs. Look at that jab after jab. Oh, and a big right hand sends Evan Golden to the canvas. Look at this. Oh, Trowbridge trauma. Got that leg hooked. And that's it.
That is fantastic.
Well, you got to think that Tony Presley, was he impressed by Evan Golden? Certainly they've left him here, so they can't be very happy with him at this point.
All right, and now we're going to go to the country gentlemen who are made their way to Drifters finally.
You know, KC, what do you do when you travel around the world defending titles after titles after titles? Well, hopefully you get a better spot to defend them than we've got. We've got to be in Ironton, Ohio, defending the Appalachian Mountain titles tonight against the Faction, better known as the Jeffs, who happen to be the New South titles holders. They hold the New South titles, the champions of the New South.
Yeah, you're going.
You got it. You figured it out. You understand? He's following me. I think it's a load of crap that we've got to show up to Ironton, Ohio on a Tuesday of all days. I think it's a load of crap that I got to wrestle in a Drifter's bar. I ain't never been a drifter. You ever been a drifter in your entire life? I ain't never been a drifter. Nope. Anywhere I go is on purpose. Anywhere we step foot is with purpose. And I digress. I'm getting heated. But it all ends the same for whoever steps into the ring with the country gentlemen, whether we're defending AMW championships, whether we're defending world championships in Europe. And by the end of the night, KC, you know, after a little gentleman's touch, the Faction, the whole state of Ohio, Appalachian Mountain Wrestling will have you all dead to rights.
And that's by the book.
the Super Bowl Wrestling August 22nd. Marty Clay, everyone. Marty Clay.
Lemon juice, if you're out here making matches, I need you to announce one more to everybody watching at home and everyone here tonight. And that's Marty Clay against Murphy Costigan for the AMW Championship. Let me get back the championship that I was screwed out of. Murphy doesn't deserve it. He knows that. Everyone in New South knows that. All these people know that. And everyone watching at home knows that. August 22nd, Super Bowl of Wrestling, the biggest event in the history of AMW. Let me get back what's mine.
Let's do it tonight. Well, Marty, you make a good point. Tonight. You're all revved up. I like that. You seem passionate about it. You seem like the one you already deserve a rematch for the championship. Let's do it. What are they going to do? We're live right now. At the Super Bowl of Wrestling, August 22nd at the Corbin Arena, you are now going to see Marty Clay versus the AMW champion, Lord Murphy Costigan. Let's see if you cheat.
We know I will.
Well, hold the hell on a second. Hold on.
I've already said it's going to happen.
Oh no, I'm perfectly fine. But since you're making matches, and you're one of my best friends, and since we're live here in Grifter's Bar, and since I may or may not have been hanging out at the bar before the show, and you can see Joe over here, he'll tell you all about the specials. It's 2 for Tuesday, right, Joe? Listen, I don't ask for much. I never do. I let you handle all things, right? One thing I've said for months now, over a year, is I want to get rid of Tony Presley. I want to get rid of New South. I want to get rid of Stan Sierra, now Murphy Costigan, Elliot Russell. And the only way to do that, Lemon, is to cut the head off the snake.
You're going to kill Tony Presley? I don't think we're allowed to talk about it.
I'm going to cut the head off the snake. Tony doesn't wrestle anymore. The next best thing to Tony is that sorry, no good son of a Stan Sierra. The AMW's been around 10 years now. And for 10 years, from day one to right now, between Kyle and Stan Sierra, we've always had a rivalry. How about we put a button on it? August 22nd at the Super Bowl Wrestling, Kyle Maynard, Stan Sierra, and I take the New South title if Carlito won't take it here tonight.
Yeah, do it. I mean,
I do.
you know what? Screw it. August 22nd at the Corbin Arena.
Let me tell you something. When I ran New South Wrestling and AMW, I didn't give people what they wanted. I made them earn it. You talk about AMW that's been around for 10 years. New South's been around for 35
This in Appalachian Mountain Wrestling presents the Super Bowl of Wrestling. Your main event features world-renowned superstars, the Good Brothers, going to war from AEW FTR. This is tag team wrestling at its absolute best. Plus appearances from the icons of the ring, The Godfather, Tatanka, Austin Idol, and Teddy Long. And featuring former WWE powerhouse Luke Menzies, AMW's own Marty Clay, AMW champion Murphy Costigan, New South champion Stan Sierra, and your special guest host for the evening, John Noble. This is one night, one arena, and one chance to witness history. AMW Super Bowl of Wrestling, live on August 22nd at the Corbin Arena. Be there or miss the biggest night in AMW history. AMW Super Bowl of Wrestling, this is wrestling. Pro Wrestling Tees is your home for all AMW merchandise. Want a new metal logo tee? Check. Our classic logo tee? Check. How about some of your favorites like Kyle Maggard, Stan Sierra, Eddie Browning, John Noble, and more? Head over to ProWrestlingTees.com/Appalachian Mountain Wrestling and find your favorite shirt today. Don't forget to look at the Pro Wrestling Tees site for all of the latest sales. Get your AMW merchandise today.
I can't stand Lemon Juice Jones out here making all these rules. He's putting Murphy Costigan up against Marty Clay. I don't like that. We just got that title, and he shouldn't be getting it. But I'm really upset about him putting you against Kyle Maggard.
Well, let me tell you something. Let's just go down the road just a few years back down memory lane. Every time Kyle Maggard got in the ring with Stan Sierra, I left that punk laying. And at the Super Bowl of Wrestling, I promise you it's not going to be no different.
That title's staying with New South Wrestling.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Beautiful Billy Maverick making his way to the ring here tonight, live on Showdown. But Lemon Juice, so you're telling me that you've added 2 matches to the Super Bowl of Wrestling on August the 22nd, just 4 weeks away. You've added 2 matches.
Yeah, on the fly during this live stream. How crazy is that? Oh.
So in just 4 weeks' time at AMW Super Bowl of Wrestling live at the Corbin Arena in Corbin, Kentucky, you have just added Lord Murphy Costigan defending his championship, the AMW championship, against Marty Clay.
That's right. That's right. Rematch for Marty.
And then also, too, you've added Kyle Maggard trying to take the New South championship
Yeah.
From sexy Stanciera?
Yeah.
How is that fair?
It is the most fair because, let's face it, Tony Presley is not known. His name isn't going to be by the word fair in the dictionary. And so sometimes it's good to just put them on their back feet a little bit. And Kyle was correct. Kyle and Stan have gone way back. They've had massive feuds. And if Kyle wants him, I mean, the people are going to love to see it. Just like they maybe love seeing Z Collins here. Oh.
Anyway, though, like we said, just 4 weeks away. Nice kip up there. Look at that. Zexy Z Collins rips those pants off. Look at that shotgun drop kick onto Billy Maverick. A second one. Ricky Morton style drop kick, and a third one takes Billy Maverick down. Goes for that cover.
Oh.
No, just a 2 count. Z Collins going up to the second rope. Oh! Billy Maverick shook that rope and was able to knock Z Collins off there. Z Collins got to be on the lookout for that Peacemaker as well as that Maverick Mash. Oh, look at that big chop right there on the sexy Z Collins by beautiful Billy Maverick, and a sidewalk slam getting ready. No, backbreaker. But like I said, 4 weeks away. Corbin Arena, Corbin, Kentucky. AMW presents the Super Bowl of Wrestling. It's the biggest card in professional wrestling history in the state of Kentucky. Look at this. Sidewalk just tossed him down. Drops that big elbow right there. Goes for the cover. Just a 2. Z Collins able to stay alive in this matchup against beautiful Billy Maverick live on Showdown.
When this thing kicked off, Z was just going at it, but he has been slowed down.
Billy Maverick leaving Z Collins there on the rope, and look at this. We're getting ready to see it right here. The bench press choke. Z Collins is in a world of trouble. Of course, the main event for AMW Super Bowl of Wrestling is the Good Brothers taking on AEW Superstars, FTR, in what is going to be possibly their final match in the United States. Right there in Corbin, Kentucky. How about that?
That's right. Nowhere else besides an AEW ring will you be seeing FTR. And they made the announcement. They are wrapping things up for the time being in the United States, and they are meeting some of their greatest opponents at the Super Bowl of Wrestling.
You saw Z Collins try to fire back right there, but it was immediately stopped. And a snapmare by Billy Maverick takes Zexy Z Collins down. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Could he be going for it? I think he might be. He's going to turn it over. We're getting ready to see the Maverick Mash right there. Oh, man. Just a 2 count. Z Collins able to get those shoulders up there, preventing an end to this matchup and a victory for beautiful Billy Maverick. Look at this. Firing up lefts and rights by Zexy Z Collins on beautiful Billy Maverick. Swing and a miss by Z Collins. Oh, my gosh! He just suplexed Z Collins almost out of his boots. Z Collins lying on the mat, writhing in pain.
And that is Billy choosing to punish Z some more after that.
Well, why wouldn't he? I mean, if you were in there against Z Collins, wouldn't you choose to punish him some more?
Well, you got me there.
It's Z Collins. Look at that, left and rights and a boot right there, and another kick to the midsection, and another one again. Look at this. Got him right there. Takes him down. Another backbreaker there. Elevated him a little bit and was able to take him down. Billy Maverick. He was away for a long time, took a long layoff from professional wrestling. Like I said last week, able to keep himself in great shape. Look at that Beautiful vertical suplex, or a suplex as the late Gordon Soley would say. Goes for that cover.
That kick out from Z Collins at 2.
There is a ton of fight in Zexy Z Collins. You know, he comes up on the short end of the stick quite a bit and everything. However, I've never seen somebody with that much fight and heart. And, oh, my gosh! Well, speaking of heart, it just got chopped out of his chest right there. Shoots him across. Oh! Double boot, but Billy Maverick was able to block it. Got Z Collins there, setting him up on the top rope. Look at that. Oh. Super snap mare off of the ropes. Hits the ropes there, and a leg drop. Goes for the cover. Whoa! Did you see how close the referee's hand came to counting that 3 count?
I think Z Collins is just working on instinct at this point.
Yeah. Look at that. Oh, wait a minute. It's a whoa! He went for that peacemaker, but tilt-a-whirl head scissors out of it. Able to follow up on Billy Maverick. Back elbow there. Comes charging across the ring. Splash into the buckle. Hooks the Bulldog. Is he going to get it? He does. He nails it. Goes for a cover here. Oh, Billy. Did he go into the eyes on that kick out there?
It looked like he did. I think Billy's probably rethinking all that nonchalant covers and stuff.
Oh, Peacemaker onto the back of the head of Z Collins. Goes for the cover, and that's it.
Your winner of the match, beautiful Billy Maverick.
Wow, what a win by Billy Maverick there. What a devastating peacemaker that was.
They're going to have to carry Z out of here.
Ladies and gentlemen, more AMW action after this.
As you see the light, help me see the light.
Pro Wrestling Tees is your home for all AMW merchandise. Want a new metal logo tee? Check. Our classic logo tee? Check. How about some of your favorites like Kyle Maggard, Stan Sierra, Eddie Browning, John Noble, and more? Head over to ProWrestlingTees.com/Appalachian Mountain Wrestling and find your favorite shirt today. Don't forget to look at the Pro Wrestling Tees site for all of the latest sales. Get your AMW merchandise today.
Oh, Jeff, this is the one. This is the one we've been waiting on.
AJKC, for you boys, this might just be another Tuesday, but for us, this is the culmination of a decade and a half being a tag team. See, we brought these new South Tag titles back to Appalachian Mountain Wrestling.
Absolutely.
And next, what we're going to do, we're going to take those Appalachian Mountain Wrestling tag titles, we're going to merge them, and we're going to make them a proper championship. Undisputed. Tonight, boys, it's us, it's you, let's go!
You saw it. The faction are hyped. They are ready for this. They are ready for the Country Gentlemen.
They absolutely are. You hear the music playing right now. That means they are getting ready to be on their way to the ring here.
You know, these guys, I couldn't have been more proud of them when they brought the New South titles back to AMW, much to your chagrin,
Yeah,
Bobby.
you're not supposed to be biased on commentary, Lemon Juice.
Oh, coming from you, that is priceless.
There you see the New South Tag Team Champions, Jeff Connolly, Jeff Baker, the faction with the New South Tag Team Championships getting into the ring now.
I love it, and also I love that sparkly mesh tank top.
I bet you have 6 of those in your closet, don't you? Oh, wait a minute, listen. Book by the book. Sing with me, Lemon Juice.
They're finally here. The Country Gentlemen have returned to AMW. They have been ducking and dodging, defending those titles. I don't know why, but getting them to bar managed to make it work.
I love this song. I got it on my Spotify playlist. I can whistle it if you like.
Oh, I think you're making dogs at home freak out. Please stop, Bobby. Please stop.
Of course, their father, Joe Kazana, legendary NWA name, an AMW Hall of Famer.
Not here tonight.
Not here tonight.
Which means he's not here to interfere.
Well, he wouldn't do anything like that anyway.
Oh, sure.
Oh, you hear that right there? The introductions for this title versus title match have been completed by Sarah Bubbles. And now we're getting ready to get down to brass tacks. We're getting ready to get down to action. White Lightning, KC Kazana, and the Bullhead Brute, AJ Kazana, putting those titles up against Jeff Baker and Jeff Connolly.
It's a great idea. They are angry. I do give them a lot of guff, but they are world tag team champions. They are the AMW tag team champions.
Yeah.
This is not a team to be taken lightly, and I'm excited to see the faction match up with them.
Oh, yeah. This is going to be a great matchup right here, title versus title. One team will leave with both belts here tonight. And we're just waiting. You see the belts right there being held by referee Greg Arias. Shows the titles. Oh, look at this.
Oh.
AJ Kazana's got that branding iron in hand. Of course, he's going to have to get that out of the ring before this matchup starts. You know, if it was up to me, Lemon Juice Jones, I would just make a ruling, say that branding iron is legal.
why don't we just give him a baseball bat legal or any other weapon legal? That's crazy, Bobby.
That's a great idea.
What?
I'm glad I thought of it.
This isn't that type of wrestling, Bobby.
What do you mean that type of wrestling? Now you're just being facetious. Look at that. Wait a minute. I kind of take assumption to that. Trying to get him, look at here, trying to get that out of the ring. Gets it out of the ring there. Now we can get things going. Just waiting on the referee's cue for the bell.
Seems like the Kazanas can't figure out who's going to start things off.
Well, KC, look at this. AJ Kazana and KC Kazana, they're going to start at the same time. This is brilliant. It's brilliance by the Kazanas.
I mean, that is one way to look at that.
KC gets back out of the ring there. I guess AJ is going to start with Jeff Connolly here. But we're still waiting on the referee to ring the bell. He's got a point. And this bout is on, as my good buddy Dale would say. Oh, look at that. Here comes KC Kazana starting with Jeff Connolly. This title versus title matchup is underway here at Drifters Bar and Grill. We want to thank Drifters Bar and Grill for hosting the live episode of AMW Showdown here tonight in Ironton, Ohio. Because you saw the lock. Oh, my goodness. Did you hear that? Look at that waist lock go behind by Jeff Connolly. Broken by KC Kazana. Reversal there. Got that waist lock on himself. And look at that, transitions to a side headlock. And he's wrenching on that for all he's worth. Connolly backs him up, shoots him off. Oh, big tackle, takes Connolly down. And just kicks the dirt on Jeff Connolly. Oh, you heard that. That's what a real beefy boy looks like. Oh. Jeff Connolly said, "You want beefy," and then tags in Jeff Baker. Just going for the, he went for the knuckle lock there, and he tags in AJ Kazana. AJ Kazana, KC Kazana, the country gentlemen, are the AMW Tag Team Champions.
For now, it could go either way.
What do you mean for now?
This match is literally going to unify both sets of tag team championships. I cannot wait. After tonight, there will only be the AMW Tag Team Championships.
Now, see, that's where I take exception. Why can't it only be the New South Tag Team Championship?
Oh, because this isn't New South Wrestling.
Well, that la-dee-da.
It's step one. Step one.
Circling each other right there. Look at boot to the midsection and a club to the back of the neck. Got that side headlock on. Oh, Jeff Baker with that left hand. Backs him up, shoots him off there. Big shoulder tackle, takes the big man down. AJ Kazana, a lot of power behind that tackle. Oh, wait a minute. Trips up Kazana, got that ankle right there. Tags in Jeff Connolly. Jeff Connolly hits the ropes. Oh, corkscrew elbow by Connolly on the AJ Kazana. Got that front face lock on, trying to keep Kazana down. as close as he can to the mat, but Kazana back up to a vertical base there and just bullies Jeff Connolly back to the turnbuckle there. Referee's going to have to force a break here. Oh! Did you hear that?
Oh, yes.
Whoa, swing and a miss by AJ. Returns a favor, Jeff Connolly does on to AJ Kazana. Windmills that arm, shoots him off to the turnbuckle. Comes charging in. Back elbow and a snap there. Takes him over and immediately, look at that, goes for the cover. Didn't even get a 1 count. Able to grab that leg of AJ Kazana as he stretches out and reaches for the tag to KC, but Connolly was able to tag Jeff Baker. Jeff Baker comes in, kick to that leg. Looks like they're going to go to work on the legs of AJ Kazana, the big man in the ring. Well, both of them are big man. Look at this, tags KC Kazana. Swing and a miss by Jeff Baker, got that waist lock on. Jeff Baker breaks that lock. Trying to get out of this and get a reversal on it, but look at that. Casey goes to the hair. Referee caught him, though. Slings him down. Casey covers up into the turnbuckle there. Referee trying to create some space between the two so they can start over here. Look at that boot to the midsection right hand. Oh, Tracy X to the throat. Tags in Jeff Connolly again. Shoots off KC Kazana. Oh, Manhattan drop into the clothesline. Look at this, turns him over. Oh, knee drop to the back of the head. Turns him over, goes for the cover. Just a 2 count. KC Kazana desperately tries to get away from Jeff Connolly. Look at that, snatches the headlock. Tags AJ Kazana. Oh, Jeff Connolly just leveled by AJ Kazana and then gives an elbow to Jeff Baker. Goes right back to work on Jeff Connolly, stepping on that throat. You like how I lead the commentary around here, don't you, Lemon Juice? I have to do that with Rated X and G-Man and JR as well.
I do enjoy your commentary, Bobby, and that's one reason that you still get a check is because I do like it. There's me liking you doing commentary is probably the only reason you get paid to be here.
Wait a minute. You see that right there? He's strutting, he's rumbling, he's shucking and jiving. Oh, my goodness, it's leg lightning! Ha ha! What about that, Lemon Juice?
Well, I mean,
let's see you try to call that.
It's not unexpected.
Put Jeff Connolly on there as AJ Kazana chokes him on the rope while the referee's back is turned.
Now there's the country gentleman tactics I was expecting.
Yeah,
right?
Working as a well-oiled unit. Goes for that cover, just a 2 count right there. Snatches, look at that. He's got him in a sleeper hold. Got him, transitions to a chin lock there. Trying to get a submission out of Jeff Connolly or wear him down so they can get a pinfall. Referee in there, making sure that that's not a choke. Also asking if Jeff wants to submit. Jeff Connolly might want to be careful with smacking the mat like that. The referee can construe that as a tap out if he wants to. If he sees fit.
True.
Yeah. Elbow firing up right there. It immediately stopped by a club to the back by KC Kazana. Over the back right there. Russian leg sweep takes KC Kazana down. Jeff Connolly needs to make the tag to Jeff Baker. KC Kazana more than halfway across the ring. Can he make the tag to AJ? This Jeff Baker trying to get Jeff Connolly to roll over toward his corner. Tag to AJ. Oh, no. Tag attempt stopped by AJ Kazana, and then he just takes that boot and rakes it across the side of the face of Jeff Connolly and goes back to work stomping. Stomp after stomp onto Jeff Connolly. Rams that head into that turnbuckle. You ever had your head rammed into a turnbuckle?
It has been a while. It has been a while, Bobby.
Well, that certainly explains things. A Greco-Roman choke right there by AJ Kazana, followed by that headbutt in the corner, and another Greco-Roman choke by KC Kazana while the referee's back is turned. AJ Kazana turns his attention back to Jeff Connolly, pulls him out to the middle of the ring there. Tags KC back in, but look at this, standing in between Jeff Baker and Jeff Connolly. Big right hand by KC Kazana. Flapjack! Oh, man. Goes for the cover. Just a 2 count. Referee Greg Arias doing a fantastic job here on this live episode of Showdown from Drifters Bar and Grill.
It is our very first live event. Everyone watching at home the same time. The people here are surrounding the ring watching this action live. Watching as Jeff Connolly is currently completely isolated from his tag team partner.
Yeah, not only is it hot in this building, it's also hot in the ring. The action is delivering tonight. Look at that. Oh, man, did you hear the force of that forearm shot? Shoots Connolly across the ring to the turnbuckle, comes charging in. Oh, nobody home.
I don't know if Connolly dodged as much as he just collapsed.
Tag to AJ Kazana. Here comes Jeff Baker in. Oh, AJ taken down, KC down. AJ back down one more time again. Oh, squash in the corner, squash in the other corner. Back on to KC. Oh, look at that. The country gentleman collide in the middle of the ring. Belly to back suplex. Takes AJ Kazana down. Jeff Baker goes for the cover. No. Out of the way. KC hits AJ with that elbow drop. But look here behind KC Kazana is Jeff Baker. Picks him up. Oh, KC out the back door. Goes out of the ring.
What do you?
We don't need this.
Hey, what?
We don't need this. I don't need this crap.
It doesn't.
You hear AJ Kazana saying they don't need this.
You can count all you want.
Look, you're gonna get back in there and finish this, man.
You're lucky we don't take those.
Look, wait a minute. What's this?
What are you doing? You can't just take those titles. You've got to finish this match.
I can do whatever I want.
I don't think you can.
See that?
Yeah.
I'm a world champion. If I don't want to be,
Hey, get your hands off me!
Ironton or any Ohio State, I don't be here.
I'm not helping you. I'm not helping you.
You and them, ain't nobody man enough. Tell me what the hell I can and can't do.
Well, you heard that. You heard that, Lemon Juice.
What the hell? What is going on?
Referee up to 9. That's it. That's the end of the match right there.
What? They just walked out with the belts? Did they just leave with the titles? I'll be back in a second.
Wow. You heard right there from Sarah Bubbles. No belts will be unified in this matchup here on this live episode of AMW Showdown from Drifters Bar and Grill. Look at this, the faction very upset, and rightfully indeed. Wow, you saw the fury of AJ Kazana. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back with more AMW action.
this is not just an event. This is a collision. On August 22nd, Corbin Arena in Corbin, Kentucky, Appalachian Mountain Wrestling presents the Super Bowl of Wrestling. Your main event features world-renowned superstars, the Good Brothers, going to war from AEW FTR. This is tag team wrestling at its absolute best. Plus appearances from the icons of the ring, The Godfather, Tatanka, Austin Idol, and Teddy Long. And featuring former WWE powerhouse Luke Menzies, AMW's own Marty Clay, AMW champion Murphy Costigan, New South champion Stan Sierra, and your special guest host for the evening, John Noble. This is one night, one arena, and one chance to witness history. AMW Super Bowl of Wrestling, live on August 22nd at the Corbin Arena. Be there or miss the biggest night in AMW history. AMW Super Bowl of Wrestling, this is wrestling.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, all the way from Bigfoot Creek, Canada, weighing around 220 pounds, he is the Prospector, Wes Parker!
The Prospector, Wes Barker, making his way to the ring here. The brand new AMW Southeastern champion took that championship from Chase Emery just a little while ago at AMW Summer Bash.
Yes, and Bigfoot
right there.
Creek?
Yeah, Bigfoot Creek right there. You heard the Prospector, Wes Barker.
And you know, he is the Southeastern champion, but he made it a point to say that tonight's match wasn't for the title. He refused to give his opponent a shot.
Well, that's a smart thing to do, I think. And there you see right in the ring, meaning business here, Marty Clay, former AMW champion. However, he did lose that championship to none other than the one-in-man Nick Nemeth at AMW Summer Bash, who then in turn lost it to Lord Murphy Costigan when he cashed in that gold for the gold briefcase.
That's right, but Marty's has never cashed in his rematch clause, and he asked to do it, and so we have announced at the Super Bowl of Wrestling, August 22nd, Marty Clay versus Lord Murphy Costigan for the AMW Championship.
Yeah, look at this blood feud right here between cousins, getting ready to happy again, but like I was saying, Wes Barker was smart for denying Marty Clay a championship opportunity here tonight at Showdown.
Whoa!
Look at this, going right after it. Right hand after right hand onto the Prospector. Shoots him off, look at that. Oh my gosh, what velocity on that back elbow right hand there by Marty Clay. Shoots Wes Barker. Oh my God, oh gosh. He almost took his head off of that shot. Wow.
This is the first time these two men have met up since their cage match at Bloody Breathitt, and they have been dying to get their hands on each other.
Oh, man, and Wes Barker hits the floor hard right in front of us as the referee begins his count. Here is Wes Barker right in front of us with Marty Clay. Oh!
Into the ring bell!
Just taking him around the ring. Right over there, right against the fans, against the wall. Throws Wes Barker into that steel ring post.
That referee can count to 10 all he wants, but I don't think Marty Clay cares.
Marty Clay definitely does not care. While we got just a second here, let's talk about what just happened with the title for title matchup.
Oh,
wait a minute. Before we get to that, look at this. Oh, Wes Barker goes to the eyes. Stops Marty Clay from jumping off that top rope. Look at this. Launches him halfway across the ring. Now let's talk about what happened in that title versus title matchup.
You mean the country gentleman walking out on AMW with the tag team titles? Well, during commercial break, I made a call real quick. I've got a meeting tomorrow morning with the lawyers. I will be making an announcement about the country gentleman very soon. And you know what? I'm not going to talk any more about it tonight.
Well, there you hear it from AMW GM.
AJ should have never put his hands on me.
Look at this. Goes for the cover right there. He did put his hands on you. I got to say that. Wes Barker going to work on Marty Clay. Got him against the rope there. Put the back of that. He's got the boot into the back of the neck of the former AMW champion, Marty Clay. Marty Clay, he defended that championship with pride and honor. He was a great AMW champion.
He was a great AMW champion. He defended his title all the time, unlike Wes, who wouldn't put it on the line tonight.
You saw Wes Barker trying to pull that. He did pull that tape off, but referee Dalton was able to pull it away from him here. Look at this. That was enough to distract him. Marty Clay mounted a comeback, but was immediately stopped by Wes Barker, who, look at this, who pulls off the other wrist there, the tape off the other wrist, and wraps it around the throat of Marty Clay. Referee Dalton in there counting. Look at that, pulling up. I think I started seeing his face turn blue there for a little bit. Marty Clay in some trouble there on the canvas as Wes Barker just goes right after him.
Nobody fights quite as brutally as family. I'll give them that.
You're absolutely right. Foot to the throat of Marty Clay. Wes Barker, originally from Canada, came down here to the States, especially to the Appalachian region of Kentucky, to team with his cousin Marty Clay as the Freelanders, and then turned on him once Marty, became the AMW champion. Look at this. Sunset flip. Oh, he's got him up. Is he going to go for the dead man's curve? No.
Oh, Wes got out of it.
Yeah, went into the eyes. Able to escape that dead man's curve. He knew what was coming, and he scouted it well. And stepping on the throat once again. But let's get back to what I was saying. Wes Barker, quietly waited his time to be given a shot by his own cousin for that AMW championship and was never given it to him. So he had to take matters into his own hands and turn his back on him. Look at this, Manhattan drop. Hits the ropes. Double axe handle takes Marty Clay back down to the mat.
Marty had challenger after challenger after challenger. It wasn't Marty's fault that Wes didn't get a shot. I was setting up most of those matches. I had high-end matches set for Marty Clay. He wanted to wrestle Wes. The time just wasn't right, but Wes would not wait.
Going for a cover right here. Got that leg hook. Just a 2 count, though. The blood feud came to a head right there at Bloody Breath in that cage match, in which Marty Clay did come up the victor there. Full scoop and slam. Wes Barker takes Marty Clay down, hits the ropes. What's he got in mind? Went for that leg drop. Nobody home. Wes Barker, you see the effects on the face of Wes Barker. And you hear this crowd clapping, trying to get behind Marty Clay, trying to wheel him up. Trying to shake some of that pain out of that leg. Right hand by Wes Barker. Right hand by Marty Clay. Right hand by Barker. Right hand by Clay. Oh, listen to that chop. Elbow to the top of the head. Oh, look at that huge headbutt, but look at it. It had some effects on Wes Barker himself, too. Jawbreaker. create a little bit of separation between Marty Clay and Wes Barker as he follows up with a chop and a punch right there and a headbutt of his own. And another jawbreaker, this time by Wes Barker, sends Marty Clay to the turnbuckle. Wes Barker comes in, back elbow onto Marty Clay. Whips him across there. Look at this, up and over the back of Wes Barker. Shoulder tackle takes Barker down. Back elbow right there, kip up by Marty Clay. Swing and a miss by Barker. Belly to back suplex. Takes Barker down. Marty Clay is fired up. Oh, look at this. Sets him up for David. Look at this. AMW champion. Lord Murphy Costigan swing and a miss. Takes down Costigan. Right hand after right hand. Oh.
But this the match is up. Referee's gone for the bell. Finally, this
referee calls for the bell there.
What is?
Lord Murphy Costigan going to work on Marty Clay, the AMW champion, raining down right hands. Oh, look at this. Wes Barker instructs the AMW champion to pick him up. Oh, laid out with that Southeastern Championship belt. Costigan pulls.
Look at it.
You heard that? Oh, hold on. Wes Barker lays out the AMW champion with that Southeastern title. Then points at the AMW GM, Lemon Juice Jones.
Really?
What's going on here?
Were you and I talked about earlier?
Yeah.
I want it. Do it.
Okay.
Do it,
Okay.
Lemon Juice.
All right.
What? All right.
I want it.
I'll announce it.
Wait a minute. What's he talking about? What did you talk about? What did you all talk about? What did you talk about, Lemon Juice?
You get to give me a second, Bobby. You get to give me a second.
Well, you heard it right there from the Southeastern champion, Wes Barker. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after this quick word.
Help me see the light.
This is not just an event. This is a collision. On August 22nd, Corbin Arena in Corbin, Kentucky, Appalachian Mountain Wrestling presents the Super Bowl of Wrestling. Your main event features. This is not just an event. This is a collision. On August 22nd, Corbin Arena in Corbin, Kentucky, Appalachian Mountain Wrestling presents the Super Bowl of Wrestling. Your main event features world-renowned superstars, the Good Brothers, going to war from AEW FTR. This is tag team wrestling at its absolute best. Plus appearances from the icons of the ring, The Godfather, Tatanka, Austin Idol, and Teddy Long. And featuring former WWE powerhouse Luke Menzies, AMW's own Marty Clay, AMW champion Murphy Costigan, New South champion Stan Sierra, and your special guest host for the evening, John Noble. This is one night, one arena, and one chance to witness history. AMW Super Bowl of Wrestling, live on August 22nd at the Corbin Arena. Be there or miss the biggest night in AMW history. AMW Super Bowl of Wrestling, this is wrestling.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for your main event?
All right, we are back on AMW Showdown for our television main event. The New South Championship is on the line. There you see the champion, Sexy Stan Sierra, being flanked by the boss of New South Wrestling, Tony Presley.
Yeah, you say flanked, I say pressed on upon, just constantly against him, in the way.
See that right there, lemon juice?
Oh, I see it.
Title in the business, baby.
He's got a point. That is the best title in the business, the New South Championship. And you hear the music of the challenger.
There's a chance that your favorite championship is going home with someone else tonight, Bobby.
You hear the music playing, the anticipation of this crowd here at Drifters Bar and Grill for this live episode of Showdown, and you hear this crowd come to life as they see their hero, former WWE United States Champion, Intercontinental Champion, WWE Tag Team Champion, World Tag Team Champion, the son of Carlos Colon, making his way to the ring at AMW Showdown right here at Drifters Bar and Grill. All right, let's go up to Sarah Bubbles.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. It is for the New South Championship. Introducing first, your champion, accompanied by President of New South, Tony Presley. He joins us from Kansas City, weighing in at 285 pounds. He is Stan Sierra. And the challenger, he joins us all the way from Puerto Rico, weighing in at 230 pounds, the former WWE superstar,
All right, introductions have been completed. This championship match and main event on Showdown is getting ready to begin. Listen to this crowd. Carlito is definitely the crowd favorite here. Wow, they're so loud I can barely hear myself talk. Carlito got that apple in hand. Tony Presley says we're going to beat him. He's sure of it. Referee. Referee trying to get some order in this ring before this matchup begins. Gets that championship title away from Tony Presley. Shows it to Carlito. Carlito's ready. Takes it back over, shows it to Stan Sierra, which could be the final time. Shows it to the audience at home. And then shows it to this crowd here at Drifters Bar and Grill. Hands it back to Mr. Tony Presley, who hands it back to Gregarious.
No, don't you take it to the bar.
Look at this Carlito questioning the presence of Mr. Higgins.
Yeah, seems like Stan was worried about that apple while having an axe handle in his corner of the ring.
Well, an apple is more deadly than an axe handle, I'll tell you that. Mr. Higgins is a fine, upstanding member of society, and it's time that other people besides myself in the New South realm realize that. Oh, look, wait a minute. Hold on. He grabs the pickaxe.
Whoa.
He grabs the pickaxe from that Wes Parker left out here.
We'll take this. We'll take this.
Carlito instructing a child to not eat that apple.
Ring the bell.
And we ring the bell. What an amazing job on bell ringing duties I've done this evening. I deserve a raise for that, don't I, Lemon Juice?
I mean, we can take anything to the negotiating table at any time, Bobby.
Well, let's talk about it then.
Well,
let's talk about it.
Let's talk about several things. In fact, let's talk about some stuff tonight after this live stream of AMW Showdown finishes. Kyle Maggard, President Kyle Maggard, and myself are going to come back live after this stream ends with multiple big announcements for AMW.
Well, you heard it here first. Stay tuned for that live stream after this showdown ends. Lock up in the center of the ring there. Sexy Stanciera being pushed back by Carlito into that turnbuckle. Referee making him break it. Clean break by Carlito. And the thing is you know that if Stanciera had to break it, he'd break clean.
Oh, yeah. Stan's known for just his being an upstanding citizen.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm glad you finally realized that.
Just plays by the book all the time.
Yeah.
Not.
Well, hold on a second. That's the oldest joke in the world. How are you going to go pull off some Wayne's World jokes from the early 90s? You're an embarrassment, sir.
I'm an embarrassment.
Yeah. Lock up in the center of the ring again. Look at this. Stanciera pushes Carlito back to the buckle. Look at this clean break. Getting ready to happen here by Stanciera. Yep, clean break. See, I told you, applaud him. You should applaud him by that. Mm-hmm. I was right. You were wrong once again.
Tony is so angry.
Another lock up in the center of the ring there. Got the wrist of Carlito. Going to work on that. Look at that, just grinding down on that wrist. However, reversal by Carlito as he, twists that around there, windmills that arm. Now Carlito's in control of this matchup. Like I said earlier on Carlito's entrance, Carlito is the son of the legendary Carlos Colon, Puerto Rican legend. Referee Greg Arias backing Carlito up. As we're getting ready to begin again here. You heard that. You heard President Presley, AMW, or New South Wrestling president, saying rip it out of socket, and that Carlito's ripping Stanciera's arm out of socket. I don't think that's what he's intending. Stan gets to those ropes right there. Oh, hold on a second. Greg Arias was preoccupied with Tony Presley. Carlito kicked that middle rope into the nether regions. And he's got both of them now. Oh, look at this. Double riding the pony. In a meeting of the minds. How fair is that?
I don't know how fair it is, but it was very enjoyable.
And where's Carlito get that hat at?
I think that's Wes Parker's hat.
Well, Wes Parker's going to be very upset. Another meeting of the minds there. The thing is when they meet minds, that could be an all-day thing. Sets that cowboy hat onto the head of Stan Sierra as they go brawling through the bar. Carlito got Stan Sierra, rams that head into a table. He's got the New South champion rocked, brings him back around, throws his head into that steel ring post. Throws him back in there, had him up against that wall, threw him back into the ring there. Oh, super kick by Carlito. He just asked that kid to throw that apple back to him, takes a big bite of it. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Another one.
You know what's coming next. You know what's coming next. As he tosses that apple over by us. Referee. Oh! Spits that apple into the face of Tony Presley. However, just levels Carlito. Sexy Stan Sierra has been the New South champion for well over a year. Before that, he was the AMW champion for 1,238 days, only to have that reign ended by Marty Clay. Stomps on the fingers of Carlito, pushing down on that windpipe. On the ropes there, look at that. Tony Presley choking behind the referee's back and followed up by a big forearm shiver. And goes right back to work on the throat of Carlito. Here comes sexy Stan Sierra. You know, Stan Sierra, if he can make it past tonight as the New South champion, he's got to look forward 4 weeks from now to a New South championship match at the Corbin Arena.
That's right, against AMW President Kyle Maggard. Even if Carlito won tonight and became AMW champion, Kyle will still be wrestling Stan at the Super Bowl of Wrestling.
Yes. Look at this. Carlito mounting a comeback, shoots off Stan Sierra. Sierra reverses it. Oh, big clothesline levels Carlito once again. Carlito rolling over to the ring apron. And out comes Stan Sierra. Oh, sticks that knee down into the neck and the side of the face of Carlito. Carlito into the turnbuckle there. Stan Sierra stalking him slowly and menacingly. I've added some words to my repertoire there. Menacingly. You like that?
I like menacingly.
Yeah, you should, because it's coming from me. And I'm the star main event commentator, providing main event commentary for the main event. Oh! A little bit of a comeback here. Chin buster there by Carlito. Stan Sierra goes to the turnbuckle. Carlito follows him in. Shoulder block. Shoots Sierra off across the ring, comes charging in. Oh, gets met by a back elbow by the New South champion.
Carlito is rocked.
He absolutely is. Look at this reverse chin lock in. He's pulling back the neck and the chin of Carlito as he's got that knee planted into the back. Trying to force a submission here. Carlito back up to a vertical base. Firing back with some elbows. Elbow after elbow. Yanks the hair of Carlito. Stops the comeback there. Sexy Stan Sierra standing over top of Carlito, standing over top of the challenger as Carlito looks up at him. That's got to be a sight.
I mean, there is a reason that Stan is the New South champion.
Yeah, did you see that, though? Mr. Higgins gets involved.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons. Tony Presley is definitely one of the reasons.
Mr. Higgins is a wonderful athlete in his own right, as well as Mr. Presley. Just look at the svelte figure of Mr. Presley there at ringside. Stan Sierra goes out after Carlito once again sticks that knee right in the face.
Did you say the swelled figure of Tony Presley?
No, it's the svelte.
Swelled as in hugely bloated? Bloated Tony Presley? He's going to be very mad when I tell him you saw him bloated.
Don't tell him that. Please don't tell him that. It's svelte. He's got the body of a bodybuilder. Oh, Carlito puts on the brakes of Stan Sierra. Oh, throws his head into the turnbuckle, taking him to a second turnbuckle. Boom. Takes him to the third one. Look at this, taking him on the world tour of the turnbuckles. Is he going to be able to complete this fourth turnbuckle? And he does. Stan Sierra hits the mat. Carlito goes for the cover, got that leg hooked. Wow, we almost had a new South champion. Wait a minute, hold on a second. A fan handing a cardboard apple. Carlito rejects it. Oh, Stan Sierra to the eyes of the challenger, sends him back down. Drops that elbow. Oh, nobody home. Carlito out of the way. Carlito pounding on that mat, trying to get this crowd behind him. He's shaking his fist. He's willing his way back up. You hear this crowd getting behind Carlito. Carlito back up. Stan Sierra back up. Left hand by Carlito. Series of left hands by Carlito. Shoots him into the turnbuckle. Comes charging in. Squashing the buckle. Comes charging back in again. Shoulder block in the buckle. Look at this. What's he got in mind now? He's got Stan Sierra.
Oh, he's got him up.
Yeah, that's a big man for a full scoop and a slam, but he planted him on the canvas, hits the ropes. Look at that. Oh! Tony Presley grabs
the ref had to have seen that.
Yeah, Tony Presley grabbed the leg of Carlito. Wait a minute.
It was pretty blatant.
It was.
The fact that you're admitting it's blatant means it was openly done.
Wait a minute, look at this. Got a beer bottle in the ring, spit beer into the face. Wait a minute, what's happening here?
That's Kyle Maggard.
Here comes Kyle Maggard. Oh, big right hand.
Carlito, I think, is going after Tony.
Oh, man, look at this. Carlito is going after Tony, but look at this. Right hand after right hand, left hand, right hand, right hand. Big swing on the Stan Sierra by Kyle Maggard. Shoots him off into the buckle. Kyle Maggard. Oh, my gosh. Nearly took Stan Sierra's head off with that shot.
Let's go, Kyle.
Did he get to the eyes? Stan Sierra got out of the ring. Look at this. Kyle Maggard is standing tall in the ring as Stan Sierra gets out of Dodge. Ladies and gentlemen, that'll do it for this live broadcast from Drifter's Bar and Grill here in Ironton, Ohio. Thank you for joining us on AMW Showdown. We'll see you next time.